Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks bringing you your daily Apple report for Thursday, September 14th, 2023. Before I click through all the charts as usual, just want to encourage you to please click like if you would, subscribe to the Wicked Stocks YouTube channel, share the content if you would with friends and colleagues, and check out wickedstocks.com, where we offer a full suite of both daily and weekly analytical videos just like the Apple report. Daily analysis in the SPY, that is the S&P 500 ETF, the Triple Q, that is the NASDAQ 100 ETF, weekly analysis in the S&P 500 index, the NASDAQ 100 index, and the long bond ETF, the TLT, as well as two individual stock picks a week that you never see on YouTube that cater to the 3 to 5 day swing trader out to the 3 to 5 month near term investor. We're always looking for 20% or more swings on those underlying stock picks, and we offer a 5-day free trial up front, so you've got nothing to lose. You can check out wickedstocks.com, sign up, and check out all the material I just mentioned for 5 full days at no cost to you. If you cancel within the 5-day period, there is no cost to you. But I'm assuming that you'll like what you see and you'll find it to be of assistance in your trading and investing, and that you'll stick around for the monthly subscription. Anyway, let's jump to the charts. I'll start with the weekly chart, work my way into the day itself. Big picture, still solid long-term support in the upper 160s. 168.16, this channel top, in reach over the next week or two, able to absorb selling through the rest of the year and even well into next, and above which an updraft of a long-term buy signal that occurred in May above this structure remains intact. We can bottom out here and rotate on up to new all-time highs within a matter of several months. I'm going to say by the end of the first quarter into the middle part of next year, I would anticipate 226.70. But we've got some lost ground to regain, and I'll get to that in just a moment. But let's go right to the day itself. And show you, well, let's see here. That is the wrong chart. This is the right chart. 174.10 is intraday support. It is nothing more than a simple trend line off these lows. If we break or open below 174.10, 171.96 is likely. That is double bottom territory. I think it can contain session weakness, but don't fall in love with this level. I'd rather buy Apple right now on strength if your time horizon is anywhere from 1 to 2 weeks out to several months. Right now on strength would be above 180.63, which I'll get to in a moment. But 171.96, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt in terms of being able to contain session weakness. And if we close below it, that targeted upper 160s in reach tomorrow. So if we close today below 171.96, 168.16 is likely tomorrow, which is once again this long-term channel top. And that really is the beginning of a zone down to 166.90. 166.90 is a 2-month channel bottom now. The combination of the two, lower right, able to absorb selling through the rest of the year. And from here, we can rotate higher as we move through the rest of the year. And that kind of covers the downside right now. Let's talk about the upside, and I'm going to jump to this chart here, 177.89. I like it for a number of reasons. It is a 5/8 upside Fibonacci over the last few days. There's also just a lot going on in that vicinity. We've got the low of the high is not far off from there, the high being that little pullback high from a few days ago. So 177.89 can contain intraday strength, and if we push above 177.89, 180.63 is likely today, where we can top out for the day, and we might actually top out here, say, into early next week. From here, from 177.89, we could fall back to 174.10. We could trade inside of this for a few days, maybe the better part of a week. But I will go back to our buy signal were it to occur above 180.63. I then have a 2 to 3 week, probably more like a 2-week objective, well above the market now at 190.87. So 180.63 is a great day trade level. It's also, as I mentioned a moment ago, possibly a good 3 to 5 day swing trade. We might fall back to 174.10, as I mentioned a moment ago. Once we test, the 180.63, we could trade inside this. So this could be a good swing trade resistance. But if we do close above 180.63, I see no good reason to be short this market as we move through the rest of September. I do think 190.9 180.97 is then likely within a few weeks, and that is a level that can contain weekly buying pressures, possibly on a monthly basis, possibly through the month of October. If we close above 180.63 and you're an options trader, you may reach for 190 or 191 out of the money calls that don't expire. I would go a month out at least on that. And inversely, as I say, without the buy signal above 180.63, I could just as well call this a three-star resistance as well, because it is below 180.63 that selling pressures can continue to build, and below which this zone 166.90 to 168.16 remains in reach between now and the end of next week. And so keep that in mind. Holding below 180.63 maintains a building selling pressures dynamic, let's say. Trying to think if there's anything else that needs to be said. I don't see a settlement today above 180.63, but once again, if it does occur, that is an opportunity to go long as we move through the rest of September. I will say that in the weeks ahead, were we to close above that 190.97 formation, it would indicate the low 200s within a month or two of doing so, but we are a long way from that right now. I will just finish with heavy below 180.63 into next week, anticipating this zone of support between 166.90 and 168.16, where we can bottom out actually quite possibly not only through the rest of the year, but possibly well into next. That is a significant zone of long-term support, 168.16 in particular, this classic channel top, able to contain longer-term selling pressures. I'm going to leave it at that for Thursday's Apple Report. Please click like, share, subscribe, and check out wickedstocks.com. Take advantage of our 5-day free trial. I'll be back tomorrow with Friday's Apple. You have a great day.